happiest moment of your life has already happened? What if I told you that the happiest moment of your life has already passed, but you were too busy chasing the future to notice it? What if everything you're working toward right now, everything you think will finally make you happy, is actually the very thing holding you back from true joy? I learned this the hard way. 3 years ago, I hit rock bottom. Picture this. It's 3 a.m. I'm holding a Mountain Dew in one hand and my phone in the other, ordering my 5th takeout that week. My room, aka my parents' basement, looked like a gaming cave. Empty energy drink cans everywhere, blinds permanently shut, and the only light coming from my triple monitor setup running World of Warcraft. I weighed 265 pounds. My bank account was in the negatives, and my dating life. Let's just say my most meaningful relationship was with my raid team. But every night, I'd tell myself the same thing. Once I lose the weight, get a job, find a girlfriend, and move out, then I'll finally be happy. Then my real life will begin. Then something clicked. I started small, really small. I swapped one Monster Energy for water. I walked for 10 minutes around the block. I applied for one job a day. Each tiny victory felt amazing. My heart would race every time I hit submit on a job application. I'd get this weird flutter of excitement when I walked a little farther than the day before. But the real breakthrough came from the most unexpected place: my obsession with gaming. In World of Warcraft, I'd spend months grinding for the best gear, telling myself, once I get that legendary sword, then I'll really enjoy the game. But when I finally got it, I stood in Stormwind showing it off for a day and felt nothing. The fun was never in having the gear. It was in the adventure of getting it. Fast forward a year and a half. I'd lost 87 pounds, landed a decent job, found an amazing girlfriend, and moved into my own place. I was living the exact life I dreamed about in that basement. But then I felt it. That same emptiness I'd felt after getting that legendary sword. That's when it hit me. I was happiest during those first walks around the block, heart pounding, legs shaking. During those nerve-wracking moments before hitting send on a job application. Even during those awkward first conversations with girls, sweaty palms and all. The joy wasn't in reaching the goals. It was in pursuing them. Here's the mind-blowing part. Those people you follow on Instagram with the perfect bodies, dream jobs, and seemingly perfect lives, I guarantee they're either feeling that same emptiness or already chasing their next goal. Because here's the secret no one tells you. There is no finish line. There's no point where you suddenly unlock permanent happiness. So what's the solution? 2 things. First, always have something you're actively pursuing. Maybe it's learning to cook more than just microwave meals. Maybe it's finally reading that book on your nightstand. Maybe it's learning 3 chords on that dusty guitar in your closet. The size of the goal doesn't matter. What matters is having something that pulls you forward. Second, stop waiting to live. That voice in your head saying, "I'll be happy when," is lying to you. The life of your dreams isn't waiting at some future milestone. It's waiting in those small moments of progress, in those tiny victories, in those heart-racing moments when you're pushing just slightly past your comfort zone. Tomorrow morning, you could wake up and start living the life of your dreams. Not because you'll suddenly have everything you want, but because you'll finally understand that the dream life is in the pursuit itself. It's in the journey, the growth, the daily small wins, and yes, even in the failures that make you stronger. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, keep chasing those small victories.